So I'm headed to the National Archives in Washington, D.C. I'm hoping to find out what happened to Francis when he was on trial in military court.
I'm just dying to know.
Okay.
What happened?
Well, I have some original documents here
Oh my God, okay.
that are going to help explain exactly what happens with Francis M. Brazier.
These are originals?
Yep, those papers were in the courtroom with your ancestor.
It's unbelievable. So this is the reporter, court reporter, just writing what his
Transcribing
what's
what
going
he's
on.
hearing. Yep, exactly.
So this says St. Louis, Missouri, April 25th, 1864. The court then proceeded to the trial of Francis M. Brazier, a citizen of Miller County, Missouri. The prisoner was then duly arraigned on the following charge and specification to wit. Charge: violation of the oath of allegiance to the United States government. What is this oath?
At this point, the people who are running the Union Army in Missouri, they would bring these guys in, like your ancestor, and make them swear an oath of allegiance.
Many citizens in Missouri who were suspected of having Southern sympathies, like Francis Brazier, were compelled to take an oath of allegiance to the Union government. Those who violated the oath were at risk of being forced to serve for the Union Army, imprisoned, or faced execution.
So they're saying he did this.
Yep.
He took this oath. Okay. He, the said Francis M. Brazier, violated his said oath of allegiance by joining rebel enemies of the United States as an outlaw, insurgent, and a rebel enemy. To which charge and specification the prisoner pleaded as follows. Guilty. He's just copping to it. He did it.
Yeah, he's sort of putting himself before the mercy of this military commission.
The accused then made the following statement to the court. I deserted the army, in parentheses, rebel. I was satisfied, in fact, to come back and surrender myself up. I was scared off. I was in fear of my life. I was threatened. That's the word I was looking for. The militia force threatened me. Okay, so he left home because he was threatened.
Yes.
By the rebel militia, is what it sounds like?
Probably not.
Probably not.
In the spring of 1862, this guy named Henry Halleck, who was the head of the whole Union Army in Missouri, he wrote a law that said, if you see a guerrilla, you can shoot him on sight. And the way that he defined guerrilla was any man with Southern politics who was wearing plain clothes and was at home, was not with one of the armies.
So basically, anybody.
Exactly.
You could just shoot any man you wanted,
So
pretty much.
Right. So the Union militia is now going around and saying, now we have the law behind us. Now we can kill you.
Okay, so he goes to Arkansas. He then joins a Confederate company.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
But then he gets tired fighting for them. And he deserted and he went home, right?
Yep. But the militia is still there. So there's still a constant threat. And probably what happened is he thought, I just need to go find the regular Union Army outpost and turn myself in. And maybe if I turn myself in, they'll be lenient.
What it feels like to me now is, well, there wasn't an option.
Exactly.
There wasn't an option to go, wave a white flag like, no, just fight around me, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
right.
raise my family and my cows. Like,
Exactly.
I'm good. Like, that
Exactly.
was not the option. The option was do what you can to stay alive, basically. I really feel like I'm understanding what the reality was like for a family, stuck in the middle of this thing. Is there more? Can I read more?
You can absolutely read more.
And the commission does therefore sentence him, Francis M. Brazier, that he be confined during the war at such military prison as the general commanding may direct. Back to prison. He's
That's
going.
their suggestion.
And then, in view of the strong probability of the fact that he was forced into the rebel service and came into our lines and delivered himself up voluntarily, the court hereby recommends him to the clemency of the commanding general.
So the formal verdict is to be put in prison for the remainder of the war.
Right.
But they note that
because
we
he
believe
came
his
forward.
story. He came into us. When he did join the Confederates, he only did so because he was threatened. So we recommend clemency.
What's
Well,
happening to him?
There's one more page that I want you to read. If you flip it over, we'll actually get what the commanding general said. And here we have a statement from Rosecrans, the commanding general.
Okay, this says May 28, 1864. Upon the recommendation of the members of the court, the sentence is mitigated to imprisonment at hard labor for 1 year. The sentence, thus mitigated, will be carried into effect at the military prison at Alton, Illinois. Okay, so he got a better sentence. Better?
Yes.
Hard labor for a year in a military prison.
Right. I believe that Rosecrans probably does feel like he's being really lenient.
That's what it seems to me, that he's thinking, wow, this might go on for a little bit longer, so this is a pretty good sentence.
Right.
And I'm just dying to know, did he get out? What happened?
You can go to Alton and you can find out what happens to him next.
Alton is in,
It's right across the river from St. Louis.
wait, no, there's a river in this story?
I don't know if there's a river in the story.
He's gonna escape, right?
You think so?
He's gonna escape from prison
I wish I
and
knew.
cross the river!
I wish I knew.
Thank you so much, this
Yeah.
is amazing.
Good luck.
The information today was really clarifying. It feels like he was caught and he was forced to make the best of bad options. He's just trying to stay alive for his family and protect his family. I don't know what decision I would make in that. If I was in that situation, you would just do what you have to do, and that's what it feels like. Prison is not part of the family legend at all. Never heard about a prison, but apparently there's a river, which I've been waiting for.